It really helps the hitters when Rickey is in this situation because the infielders have, like Trammell, he can't play a normal position.
There he goes. Pitch is inside. Tettleton throw, and he is in safely with number 1,000. Well, the fans recognizing the milestone that Rickey Henderson has just reached.
He wants the base. Can't blame him for that. Of course, we'll have to charge him for it. He can have it, but we'll have to charge him about it. What do those go for? $100 or something like that? Sorry, Rickey, but fork it up.
He can afford it. It was third base that Rickey stole when he broke Brock's record.
Got a great jump. It wasn't even a close play. Thought Rickey might wait until the situation was a little bit different, but he took off. It was a good high, fast pitch on the inside part to Tettleton. Tettleton makes a good throw. Rickey just gets...
The main reasons is that they haven't seen a lot of right-handers, but Rickey Henderson drills it! Deep drive and a leadoff home run for Rickey Henderson. He is now the all-time leader in leadoff home runs. That's number 36. He passes Bobby Bonds.
Well, the Yankees don't hit many home runs, but Rickey Henderson has done it 36 times, leading off a ball game. And he is now the major league leader in that department. And Hillegas with a fastball right down Broadway. And Rickey got all of them.
Rickey's not going to get a big lead. He's going to have, if he goes, he's going to have to do it with sheer speed because Liriano is going to keep him close.
There are 2 outs. Liriano ducks in.
Rickey's going. Pitches high. He stole it. The American League record for Rickey Henderson. He said 892 went to his mother. 893 is going to Tom Trebelhorn. His first manager, there is Bobby Henderson. How ironic he would do it at third base where his good friend Kelly Gruber is.
Right.
The man he had the rhubarb with in the American League Championship Series. Tony La Russa out to congratulate his man. And now we're going to have a brief ceremony. As there it is.
893.
Well, that really is remarkable.
Is that ever?
And here it is again, the historic stolen base. And he took third base.
Watch him go. Boy, he's in full bore right now. He's watching the play. I know Rickey, he'd rather have had a throw there.
And he beat Kelly Gruber to the base.
Exactly.
And he ripped it right up. His mother, Bobby, a big part of the reason Rickey returned to Oakland.
And he gets a high fly ball to left field, and that one is carrying, and back goes Mitchell, and it's a launching pad again tonight. And I have to tell you, I've seen a lot of games in this park, and that fooled everybody. But on a winless night, what would be a normal routine fly ball goes out, just like last night, 1-0.
That sets a World Series record. Never in the history of the World Series has 8 different players hit home runs. Now only Mark McGwire has not homered.
Henderson on a 2-0 pitch. Swinging away, and they can get 1-0 Oakland.
Ball is hit well to left field. Rickey is racing back, and Fletcher, oh, it's caught! Rickey made a heck of a play.
What a throw. Run.
I believe that was going out of the ballpark, and he pulled it back. Certainly it would have been high off the wall, if not, in fact, over it. Let's check it out and see. Look at this view we have.
I'll tell you, you can't do it better than this. Look at Rickey. Knows where he is now, knows where he has to go. There's the warning track. There's the wall, up and above, and he grabs it. That's either going to be just on the top of the fence or maybe out of there. What a play.
Lou Brock sits over there behind the dugout, looking on. Rickey with 937 steals. Now to the belt. And the pitch, he's running. Pitch taken, Harry Stroh. Safe at second base. And Rickey Henderson joins Lou Brock. 938. Rickey has removed second base, patted it lovingly, raises both arms to the crowd. Listen. A's having come from behind a 1-0 deficit. Rickey goes, a pitch taken, he's going to have it. He does. Rickey Henderson, no contest, steals third base, jerks the bag from its moorings and holds it aloft, representing number 939. Rickey pounds it with his left fist, hands it to equipment manager Frank Sinchek, who gives him a big hug. There's Rickey's mom.
Again, talking about the game being forgotten.
And Lou Brock probably the happiest guy on the field right now. He can finally make his speech, pass over the record to Rickey, and go about his business.
Well, he's already out there. They've got a presentation table out.
They'd go as high as 7 or 8 rounds, and people were kidding themselves. That ball is deep. That ball is a grand slam home run.
I may be mistaken, but I believe that's the first one Rickey Henderson's ever hit. I don't believe Rickey Henderson's ever had a grand slam, Greg.
Well, if that's true, that means we've seen 2 firsts this year. Kirk Gibson's first ever. And it is his first one ever.
Because after Gibson's streak ended of not having hit a grand slam with over 200 major league homers, the next in line, I believe, was Rickey Henderson. Most homers without a grand slam.
Inside fastball missed away, and Rickey has a base hit.
This is going to be close. It's going to be close.
Throws well. McIntosh drops the ball. Weiss never touched the plate, I don't believe. Yes, he did, apparently.
Yeah, evidently he did.
Boy.
I'll tell you.
Well, it's Sunday in the fall, Bill. We have a 4th and goal here. Walter Weiss.
There's Rickey's 2000th hit.
Rickey got it. Number 2000. And he drives in a run to tie the game.
Of all the places to hit it to, he hit it to Dante Bichette, who's got one of the best. There's good hitting right there. That's typical Rickey Henderson 2-strike hitting. Now watch this. Here we go.
Whoa! He got the plate with his left hand.
Right.
What a great slide.
Here's a powerful throw by Bichette, right on the money. Catcher just couldn't quite pick it up.
Here's the ovation for Rickey as they just announced number 2000. Just about everybody is standing in the Coliseum and giving Rickey an ovation.
Mike Aldretti now. And Rickey's running on the first pitch. The throw by Ron Karkovice is not in time. Rickey has stolen the base. 1,066. And Rickey said he was going to present the bag when the steal came to Fukumoto. He has already pulled up the bag from its moorings. A new one is being put in his place. Rickey's walking across the left side of the diamond to bring it to Frank Sinchek, the A's equipment manager. There was a ceremony between the game involving Rickey and Yutaka Fukumoto, in which the Japanese star presented Rickey with a pair of gold spikes.
You know, Blylemon 1 year threw 50 up in the Homer Dome.
That's hit to deep left field. Henderson back to the wall. Rickey leaps and makes the catch and takes a home run away from Cal Ripken. Highway robbery in left field.
Well, right out of Brady Anderson's book. Looked like Cal got enough of it, even though it was up the bat a little bit. But he doesn't even hit that ball this well. Looks like it got it up on the trademark, and you get an idea of how far the ball does go here at Camden Yards, and you also get an idea of the agility and fielding skill of Rickey Henderson. So he beats you with his legs, his glove, and his bat.
Fabulous maneuver on the part of Rickey Henderson right here to steal a home run. You know, that ball goes into the bleachers like that. You as a fan can try to catch that ball.
Now Henderson goes, and the pitch gets away from Berryhill. Henderson could keep on going, but he does not. And both runners advance.
And watching Tim Flannery, the third base coach for the Padres, he was waving Henderson around. But when you run around that bag as a third base runner, the play's in front of you. But that is 1,200 for Rickey Henderson.
And Henderson is going to take the bag out and say, I'm the greatest. No, not this time. Finley's not backing out. He said, it's my turn to hit. And the only one that seems to be bothering is Jim Poole.
The greatest base stealer of all.
In the air to center. Rickey will tag, and Rickey Henderson will give Giambi another RBI. Giambi with 2 tonight and 92 on the season. It is 12-4, and for Rickey Henderson, a milestone, scoring career run at number 2,000. Ty Cobb, Henry Aaron, Babe Ruth, Pete Rose, and Willie Mays, the only guys to score more.
And Jason Giambi very happy because that sac fly scored Rickey for his 2000th. Couldn't take the plate, so he took the baseball.
And that is Rickey Henderson's stated goal, to try to get to top.
Rickey, 2,837 hits. Here comes the rock, and the 1-1 pitch on the way to Rickey. Swung on, and a high fly ball into left field. Back to the warning track is Vaughn to the wall. Fly away the 76th time in his amazing career that Rickey Henderson has led off a game with a home run. My, oh my, again, welcome to Seattle, Rickey Henderson. What an amazing debut. Over the hand-operated scoreboard. He scores last night as a pinch runner and comes up in his first at bat, and it's a home run. Unbelievable.
You have heard of storybook finishes. How about a storybook start? Well, Rickey Henderson has just had a storybook start here in Seattle.
76th time that he has hit a leadoff home run.
Top of the 8th at Boston. Blue Jays 3, Red Sox 2. The 3-2 pitch is high ball 4. He walked him. So Rickey Henderson draws the walk, and a historic walk it is.
He is one of only 3 players in Major League history to have 2,000 walks in his career. That was number 2,000. Babe Ruth is the all-time leader in walks with 2,062.
Outfielders have a chance to run him down. Troy O'Leary pops it up. Left field line, long run. Rickey out from underneath his cap. Reaches into the crowd, falls into the seats, and he makes the catch. Coming out, Rickey with a baseball. Holy smoke! Rickey Henderson takes a seat in the front row. He got to it, and he falls into the front row down the left field line. What a great catch by Rickey Henderson, 2 away. This guy can still get it done. What a grab by Rickey. Watch out, folks. He says, I want this ball. He had to go where you buy a ticket to get it, and then over the wall, a Fosbury flop into the seats.
Outstanding play. Here it is. 3-ball, 1-strike pitch on the way. Outside ball 4. That's 2,063, a new standard. All-time base on balls. It goes by Ruth. The fans here on their feet cheering. You know, when you're an all-time leader in any category in baseball, you've done something. Took him 23 years, and he did it.
It is remarkable, as you mentioned. This is a little guy. You know, they walk the big guys. They fear the big guys to get to the home run. And for a leadoff guy, in terms of stature, it is amazing that he has more walks than one of the great home run hitters, the second greatest home run hitter of all time.
Rickey's had some success against him. He's 4 for 13 with a home run off Thompson. And a fly ball, right field. Is it going to fall? Is it going to fall? There it is! There it is! Number 3,000 for Rickey Henderson. And the Padres come streaming out of the dugout to congratulate their teammate who in his first at-bat has garnered his 3,000th career hit.
Henderson studies pitchers, made a career out of it. Hands on his hips, he gets his lead in that dirt cutout. Inching toward the turf. Little bigger lead, foot on the turf, the stretch. He goes, good jump, bluff bunt, pitch high, throw is high, the head first slide, he's got another one, and 1,400 in his fabulous career. So Rickey with a couple of thefts here tonight. And that's what happens when you drill Rickey. He's going to come right back at you the best way that he can, and that's with his legs. He's made it an art form to steal going in head first.
That ball is belted deep to left center field. That ball is on its way and gone. Another home run for 44-year-old Rickey Henderson.
Well, this is the new Rickey Henderson. He used to do it by getting on base, stealing bases. Since he's been with the Dodgers, now he's hitting home runs, and that's the 81st time he's done it in his career, second here with the Dodgers. But that's one thing that Woody Williams will do. He throws strikes. He has the lead. He's going to throw strikes and make you swing the bat.
So 81 times Rickey Henderson has led off a game with home runs.
Right fielder. Well, a lot of times with Rickey Henderson, you just try to throw strikes because you didn't, in the past, you didn't want to walk him. But Rickey's sitting on the fastball, got it pretty much in the middle of the plate and drilled it.
That was the 297th time that Rickey Henderson had hit a home run.
117 steals. He's been cut down 39 times, which that too is a record set many years ago over the great Georgia Peach Tyrus Raymond Cobb. There he goes! And the throw down and the he's rule safe number 118 for Henderson. The crowd, although they have signs up here for Rickey, are booing the call. They had the clean pickoff. Let's look at it again. Nellie, look at this one real close.
Caldwell, with a little deceptive move, quickly throws to first, but Henderson was already off and flying. The tag appears to be high on the rear end of Henderson. His arm sneaked in ahead of the tag. Now keep in mind also that Durwood Merrill is the umpire that called Henderson out in Oakland 2 nights ago. The tag applied high, his hand in ahead, ties the record at number 118.